What up, beauty face gang, and welcome back to another awesome beauty face feature. Now today's feature is all about the everyday look. I am going to show you how I create my everyday beauty. So stick with me, follow along. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. Let's get started. Now, before I even begin my beauty face feature, I have very chapped lips. So I like to make sure I moisturize my lips before I even begin my routine. And that just helps me get ready for my lip application at the very end. So I use my very dandy chapstick, Carmex to be exact. Nice few layers. Rub that really good. And then we can go ahead and get started with the next step. Very well. You know I am all for skincare. Yes, if you have not seen my first video on the 4 steps to take to a proper skincare, go ahead and look back through my IGTV so you can see what I use. But I am going to start with my skin prep. I love cleansing my face. So when we sleep, we get oils back onto our face from our pillows. So I like just to take my astringent and just remove any excess oil that I accumulated during the night. Step 2. No, wait. Yeah. 2. We're all about moisturizing serums, and we're applying moisturizes back to our face and gets our face Once I moisturize her, I am going to go ahead and start priming my skin. Most people use actual matte primers or any primer that help tackle your problematic skin area. For me, because it's winter, my skin typically gets really dry throughout the winter. So I like going in with a liquid primer, and I just give it a nice spritz to get my face ready for makeup application. In many of my videos, you know I am into the dewy look. Yes, I love to shine. I love to glow. Not so much shine though, so I don't want to look like a grossy chicken, okay? I just like to glow in the most precise area, which is right above my cheekbones. So the way I do that before I apply my foundation, I give myself a little dab of my liquid glow. And this is my very own product line. Yes, you heard it first. It is coming out soon in 2020. And I just kind of give myself, I apply a few drops, well, 1 drop, 2 drops. And I just kind of blend that into my skin until I get the right consistency that I desire. For the foundation application, I like going in with my liquid foundation by Revolution. This is my Conceal and Define, and I just apply on the base of my face. Now, I do not go underneath my eyes, a reason being because I'm going to apply a lighter product underneath there to help highlight and bring back some natural light to my face. So you will see that when I do my application that I left that area blank. It is for a reason. Now you can blend in your foundation in either 2 ways, 3 ways really, your fingers, a brush, or a beauty blender. I like going in with a brush and a beauty blender, and you will see why in just a few minutes. Now taking that beauty blender, make sure it is somewhat damp, not too wet, just damp. And we're gonna just press that foundation right into our skin. As you can see, we already have a beautiful base, but we're just getting started. We're not finished. So back to my second foundation. I'm using a lighter foundation from what I use in my base, and I'm just going to apply that to my highlighted areas, my Cupid's bow, forehead, and on my forehead. And underneath my eyes with a brush, just to blend that area with the foundation in cohesive, or whatever you want to, just to blend it out more evenly, rather than using a bigger brush. You can also go in with the tip of your beauty blender to blend that in also, but we're going to do both because I like using a brush and a beauty blender to get my business on. Woo! We're almost done, so just stick with me and hang in there. Just a couple more steps to have your flawless everyday face. Now we're going to go ahead and set our face, and I like going in with a powder to set my face at first. Some people use a translucent powder, and translucent powder is just a white powder overall base. I like going in with a colored powder just to set my face and get it ready. Boom, set, done. Not quite. Ha, gotcha. As you can see, I have no brows. We want to spruce out them brows, right? We want to spruce out some brows because the brows just, let me tell you, just sets the face. So the way I like working in my brows, I like using a variety of products when I do my brows, powders, pomades, gel. Lately I have been using a mascara. I don't know where that mascara ran off to, got legs and ran off somewhere, but we're just going to use a powder for today. The powder that I'm going to be using is my Maybelline Brow Drama, and it comes just like that. And we're just going to apply that right to our brow area and just fill in the spar areas of our brows. Don't pay attention to mine. Mine is very bushy and it needs to be done. But we're going to fix that up and make it look like it was brand freaking new, okay? Our skin prep done. We got our foundation done. We got a little glow going, right? Got our brows. But we're quite not done with our everyday routine. We want to put a little bit of color to our face. And that's using a blush. Now, blush goes right above on your cheeks, your apples of your cheeks, to brow to your temple region. You can apply whatever color you might like, orange, red, pink, with a neutral color, and I blend two colors together to get my consistency that I desire. I go in with a brown and an orange, and I apply that right to my apples of my cheeks and blend that upward. So 2 more steps before we finish our everyday look is to finalize our whole look all together. And the way we do it is we use a liquid setting spray, and we set our face so it can lock in everything we've done in our application. While that's drying and setting and locking everything in place, I like going in with my mascara last because, you know, sometimes when we set our face, that can get on our mascara because it hasn't dried yet and it can bleed onto our perfect good canvas that we just created. One step further and just highlight just a little bit. You guys know I love my glow. Although you can actually see the glow through my skin right now, I just like taking it a little step further and enhancing that glow that's underneath. So I'm going back in with my liquid powder and just kind of dabbing it in the areas that I want. Completely look at some lipstick, earrings, and you are ready to start your day. I hope you guys enjoy this quick, easy, everyday makeup look for you. If you have any questions, just feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have about the products that I use, how I apply them, a little more in-depth. You want a little in-depth tutorial, I offer those as well. So make sure you DM me to book your next makeup session. I hope you guys enjoy this, and until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.